The disco mutation is one of the best mutations that you can get inside of Grow a Garden, and the new Disco Bee pet actually gives you this mutation passively without needing an admin to start a disco event. In today's video, I have an army of disco bees in my inventory, and we're going to be starting from square one with nothing but an army of disco bees. Now, I'm not going to be keeping these disco bees for myself. I will be giving away 3 of them to you guys, so if you want a chance to win a disco bee, make sure to subscribe to the channel and comment your username down below in the comments. And also, here are the 3 winners from the last giveaway. That means you won a free raccoon inside of Grow a Garden. All right, well, I think first things first, to get this garden started, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in my disco bees here. So we have 6 of the rarest pets in the game ready to give us some disco mutations on our plants. They can't do anything until I get some seeds growing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess start with 2 strawberry seeds instead of carrots this time around, and that way I can maybe get a couple of strawberries mutated right off the bat. We'll see. Okay, they're waiting. This guy is waiting. He might be ready to give me a mutation already.
Nope.
All right, well, I'm gonna need some extra money a little bit faster. We do have some strawberries growing, but maybe I can convince this guy over here to give me a nice plant of his for possibly a raccoon or something in my inventory. Oh, wait, this person has mushrooms. This might be good. Oh, they have some pretty good stuff, actually. Let me take a nice little look in here on something that we can maybe trade them for. I need some quick money. I don't know if anything in here is worth it, actually. I thought I could possibly give you something, but I'm gonna need some better crops. In the meantime, we pretty much gotta wait for all of our disco bees to start discoing all over our strawberries.
Huh?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this, though. We're gonna try to expand our garden as much as we can so we have more plants ready for our bees to do their thing on. So, there's a tomato seed in stock. I would buy that. Oh, there's an apple seed, man. I'm gonna need more money. Quick. Carrots, quick money, please. We just missed an apple tree. Why can't one of you do something? If you guys could have just discoed all over this, we would have been able to get an apple tree. All right, sell the inventory. We're at 652. Still not enough for that apple tree, but, yeah, no, there's no way we're gonna make that. I think I definitely could probably bribe someone and get some pretty easy money if I give him a disco bee. So I might server hop around and see if I can find a rich person. Oh, wait, this guy has 1 bill who just joined. This might be a good thing. Hold on. Yo. He left. He left. Oh, wait. Someone else with 1 bill. Look at this. Look what I have. Look at this. I got a disco bee. What have you been selling? This doesn't look very spicy. All right, how much is the rainbow strawberry gonna give us? I need some rainbow money. What do we got? 900. All right, that's a good jump. We can at least get something in the 1000s now. But we can't get the coconut seed or the bamboo, the stuff I actually want. But we can get a daffodil. Sure, why not? We'll get a daffodil and an orange tulip. And I guess we'll get a gravestone while we're at it and pay respects to my channel. All right, daffodil's done. What do we got? 2K, all right. We still don't have enough for any bamboo, and I could definitely make some good money with the bamboo and the coconut seed. Oh, here we go. Tortoise has 16.2 bill. Oh, yes. This is what I'm looking for. This will give me a good jump. I will trade. You're a rich man, Mr. Tortoise. I can tell by your top hat. Wow, look at this. This is a beautiful garden he's got. Let me go make a deal with this guy. Tortoise. No, he left. All right, this is a good sign. We joined the server in Olive Garden's here with 4.9 billion. Olive Garden. This garden looks incredible. This is actually really awesome, but what is this? Oh, that's a disco grape. I will trade that. Yo, wait, hold on. Celestial Shock Disco. Yo, hold on. Yo, Olive Garden. I'll trade Deco B for that Deco grape. All right, let's see if he's gonna grab it. Is he gonna grab it? He's going up there. Oh, wait. Oh, he has another one right there. Okay. Oh, he grabbed it. All right. Bro, get your big head out of the way. This is Olive Gardenized business right now, my man. Okay, he gave it to me. Here. Yo. Take it. Thank you. Let's go. Successful trade. I think that's a pretty successful trade. I don't think anyone else would ever have done that in their life, but I'm going to do it in my life because I need the money. But bam, we just made 91 million. That's a decent trade for me for this startup, so I can actually get my garden looking fresh. So that was worth it in my eyes for right now, so I can make some quick money. So now we can get these watermelons. Now we can get these pumpkins. Bro, thank you. He's actually so hyped. Wait, he said, hold on. And he's taking a look at my Disco Bee army right now. How do you have so much? One of the devs is my dad. So my goal now is to just try and expand my farm as much as I can here and hopefully get some nice disco mutations on my plants. And we're just going to keep an eye on the seed shop and try to get some good stuff. Oh, you know what? We can actually trade these pollinated plants. Aha, here we go. So this will be enough for this, but I need 3 things of honey. Come on, get that big blueberry. Get that big blueberry. Get that big yeah, let's go. I can get honey. We got honey brewing. Don't mind if I do. Here we go. We got a flower seed pack, and then I guess I might as well grab some lavender. All right, there we go. We got some stuff. All right, flower seed pack. Give me your best creation. What do we got? Give me something that's gonna make me some money. A lilac? I will take that. Boom, we got a lilac. All right, the garden is still looking very newbie. It's just flowers and kind of junk. We're just gonna have to keep an eye out for the good stuff, I guess. And, oh, dragon fruit seed. Perfect timing, actually. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We got a lilac, and we just got a dragon fruit seed. Now we can actually start looking not so newbie. All right, well, now is the fun part of us just kind of stalking the seed shop and waiting for something good to pop in while we also wait for some disco mutations. All right, so we're still grinding some seeds. We got some watermelon, pumpkin, and bamboo. And while we were waiting, all of the disco bees tried to apply disco mutations, but only one of them was successful. So we have a disco lilac now. All right, so as you can see, it's literally 5 in the morning. I've been just AFK buying seeds for like the last 2 or 3 hours to see what I would get. And I actually was able to pull a beanstalk. So if we actually check our seeds here, we got a cacao, we got some cactuses. Again, we're not counting the candy blossoms right now. We did get some watermelons, pumpkins, a coconut, bamboo, 95 bamboo, by the way, 3 dragon fruits, and a beanstalk. So that's some pretty good pulls tonight. So I'm going to check the shop one more time, and then we're going to start planting all this stuff. We got some more watermelon and some more pumpkins. Okay, nice. Collect all the blueberries and sell these because I don't really want the bees to target these since they're not as good for money. So we're going to destroy all this. All right, we're going to sell this, see how much we get, because we did have a disco one in there. Only 8K. The disco can't save blueberries. They're not that good. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and grow these dragon fruit seeds right next to the other one. We're also going to put our beanstalk down. I guess we'll do that over here in this empty plot. Cacao seed over here by the dragon fruits, and that should be pretty good. And then we're just going to stick all of our watermelon and pumpkins over here in the same spot. 2 cactuses. Hopefully these will get pretty big. And then we also have a coconut seed. So I'm going to also plant that over here. And then last but not least, we actually have 95 bamboo. So I'm going to just stick it all in this plot here. So hopefully we can actually make up to a build. That would be pretty cool to see, but I don't know. We'll have to just come back in the morning or whenever I wake up, see what we get. All right, there we go. We got all the bamboos in one spot. Perfect. And to top things off too, we actually got quite a few watering cans and sprinklers. We got some godly sprinklers and advanced sprinklers. Godly one in the middle of all this if I can. There we go. And then I will also throw a advanced one in here somewhere. All right, perfect. And I'm also going to throw just some basic sprinklers in here as well, just to help speed up the growth of all these plants. All right, perfect. So everything is being watered. I'm going to use my watering can to get this beanstalk grown, since that's our best bet for money. All right, that was like 200 watering cans on the beanstalk. It's only at 26%. So this is going to be a pretty big beanstalk. Oh, it's at 31 now. All right. Still, that's going to be a pretty big beanstalk. I think, too, just to hopefully help us get a little bit more money, I am going to get rid of these corn plants and the tomatoes. I'm going to sell these. No way. I'm going to sell these. No way. I just did that. How did it misfire? Oh, my bro. I'm actually so sad. The rest of this should be fine. It should make us good money. And I think the disco bees will pull through. All right, so it's the next day, and we have gotten all of our stuff to grow here. And as you can see, there is a lot of disco plants that we got. So these bees were up to some good work overnight. I see a lot of disco mutations, so we should be able to make some good money. And I see a lot of pollinated plants as well. And it looks like we also had some lightning hit overnight because there's some shocked plants as well. We should be able to make some pretty good money today. I'm going to go ahead and start picking up some of the stuff. So we do have some shocked and disco plants, which will be some really good money. So the dragon fruit has a lot of shocked plants. Some of these are disco, but it looks like the bees mostly targeted the bamboo. It looks like a whole disco party going on within the bamboo. Okay, and we actually have a beanstalk up there that's disco. I do see a disco up here for the dragon fruit, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to climb. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Let's go ahead and search disco. And this is how much stuff we actually have gotten discoed. Let's go ahead and check this dragon fruit here. It is pollinated, it is shocked, it is on disco mode right now. Let's see how much this is going to be worth. That is 1 mil. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be more than that. Let's check the bamboo here. How much is this disco bamboo worth? About 500k. Okay, still not too bad. I was expecting a little bit more, honestly, but this one should make us some pretty good money here. Pollinated disco frozen beanstalk. Let's go ahead and check the value of this. This will give us 3.5 million. Okay, so I think we're gonna make some pretty good money overall. Let's get the grand reveal here of how much we're gonna make. We're gonna sell the inventory, and let's see how much we make. 113 million overnight. Okay, so we're at 186 million. Honestly, I expected more, but I think it's really because we would have had that cacao and we would have probably had more seeds if we actually kept through this overnight. Disco Bees, you have done well. I thank you for your service. Thanks for making a lot of my bamboo disco.